In this video, I'd like to nominate our load-bearing tower placing tool for Revit as a contender for the Docker Engineering Award 2023. We believe that this tool offers exceptional flexibility and speed in the design process of Staxo 100 and D3 shoring systems. With its potential to save engineering time and provide enhanced output for our customers, our plugin could be a game changer in the shoring tower design. I'd like to provide a brief overview of how our load-bearing tower placing tool works along with its key advantages. Although we have several detailed tutorials in our presentation, it's important to highlight its impressive capabilities. The tool is capable of working with any kind of geometry in Revit, including native Revit elements, Docker articles, planes, IFC files, imported AutoCAD drawings, and even topography. This flexibility ensures the adaptability in various design scenarios. First, I'd like to outline the user-friendly workflow of our tool. The process consists of 3 easy-to-follow steps. First, we create lightweight 2D tower outline families, which allow us to design our layout in a simple and familiar way. Second, with just one click, we convert these 2D towers into 3D models. And finally, we export all important information from the towers directly into Excel that can be provided to our customer. In this brief demo, I'd like to demonstrate how our tool can place a shoring towers for a spiral ramp structure imported directly from AutoCAD. You can find our tool under the Community Tools tab and the panel Map Tools. The interface is organized into several tabs that needs to be used in order that they appear. The first tab is mainly for configuration of our helper families. Here you can configure the system type that you want to use, the number of spacings that you want to have, the size of the diagonals that you want to use, the superstructure information, the configuration of the frames, and also whether or not you want to use wedges. Once everything is configured, you simply click Create Family, and the tool is going to create a small rectangular representation of our tower. And from here, with the help of the standard Revit commands like move, copy, rotate, array, you can create the desired layouts. I went ahead and arranged the tower outlines with array inside of our structure. One point that I have to show is that the only requirement is that the outlines must be between the bottom and the top slab of the structure. So the next step in our interface is a tower naming. As you can see, all towers have a name of T0, which is inconvenient. So we can simply click Tower Naming, click Rename Towers, and select everything, click Finish, and in a second we have towers with different names, T1 to T10 and T11 to T26. After that, the next step is to convert the towers to 3D. We go to our tool and click on Generate 3D. The only thing we need to do is click the button and select everything, helper families and the structure. Click Finish and wait for the tool to generate and place all the components. For this particular structure, it takes about 20 to 25 seconds to be generated, and it puts roughly about 1,500 different articles. And it's almost complete. Just a few more seconds. Click OK, and we have our towers generated. We can have a quick look. We have a Staxo 100 towers with the correct positions, the correct orientations. Each and every wedge has correct size, and it's flushed with the slab, and they're all different, unique. Also, we have bracing for the legs, and all the components have been placed in about 20 seconds. The last step is to see the output of our work. These are our towers in 3D. After they've been generated, we automatically get the breakdown of our material, which we can find here in the Docker load-bearing tower schedule. As you can see, they're broken down by tower name, and you can see all the components and the number of each component that is required in order to build the towers. Besides that, our tool provides a very powerful export function, and it's extremely easy to use. You just click Export to Excel, select everything, and press Finish. This will automatically start Excel and starts filling up the export information. I'm going to pause the video because this takes about a minute and we don't want to see Excel filling up numbers, and I'll show you what's in our export. Here is the exported information in Excel. In the first tab, we have information about the towers. The first thing is the tower name. The second thing is tower leg based on this picture. This is how we count the legs. We have the coordinates of the feet, coordinates of the head, the extensions of the feet, extensions of the head, and also the total leg height. This information can be very useful for the customer to be able to place the towers in the correct positions on site. The second tab is including the frame, is showing the frame sequence. You can see tower name and then frame number 1, frame number 2. If you have more frames, it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, and it shows which frame should be placed first, which second, and so on. This could be very useful if you have a site with a lot of towers and you don't want to show sections for each individual tower. In the third tab, we have information about our wedges. They are also broken down by tower, but on top of that, they're broken down by top or bottom part of the tower, because not every tower has wedges on top or on the bottom. Then the next thing is the leg number. Then we have information about the size of the wedge, which is 150 by 150. And then we have the each of these edge of the wedge in millimeters shown for each tower and leg. In conclusion, we firmly believe that our load-bearing tower placing tool deserves award in the category of engineering efficiency, digitalization, automation, and model-based design. By receiving this recognition, we anticipate increased awareness of our tool within the company, leading to greater adoption among the engineers. Ultimately, this should result in a significant time savings in engineering, further showcasing the value and impact of our innovative plugin. Thank you.